So what I've tried to do, certainly more and more over the last few years, even pre-COVID, we talk about now the before times before COVID, is to do a little more listening and a little less talking. Because a lot of folks do have some misguided information. And what I like to do, certainly when a family brings it to me, whether it's at work or through friends or extended family of my own, I like to find out where they're getting their information, where they're coming from, and what they really are getting out of it and what they understand. And that, as opposed to just saying that's wrong, that's misinformation, you're completely off base with this, it's really not going to be productive or helpful, and it's certainly not going to extend any conversation. It's going to end it pretty quickly. So I really like to listen to see where they get that information. What do they understand about that information? What does it mean to them? How does it affect their decisions? And then go from there. And then then I can tease apart the stuff that's really important. So I see a lot of families who have some health practices, which I really find to be a waste of time, a waste of money, but really not that harmful. I don't really focus on that. If they want to do that, as long as it's safe and not hurting anybody, except maybe hurting their wallet, it's not really a good use of my time and energy to focus on that. But if it's something that's really potentially putting a family member at risk, certainly when it comes to their children, I like to really listen to them as much as I can to really understand what their fears are, what they are hesitant about, and then work through all of those, as opposed to just sort of jumping in and saying, listen, I've been doing this for 25 years and I'm educated and you are not, so let me just tell you what's right or wrong. I find that to be quick, and it also ends things very quickly, and then we don't really get anywhere. I think we have to be optimistic, and I think that for the most part, and again, we hear the headlines, we're going to hear the worst of the worst, but for the most part, people want to be healthy. They want good things to happen. They don't want to have illness and war and violence and destruction. I think most humans really want to be successful in life and happy and healthy and take good care of others. I think that is the base of the basic human nature. So I am optimistic. Again, I think there's a lot of evil in this world and there's a lot of badness, but again, that comes to the forefront of headlines. But I think in general, that's not how people are. I think we have to be optimistic about that and just know that there are, for the most part, good people out there, more so than bad people out there. And the good people aren't necessarily making it to the front page of the newspaper. Maybe the great people are, but most people are just good, and that's really good enough. And I think we have to be optimistic about that.
When you got nothing left to give from a day of chasing dreams, settle in,